Hi everyone. I am taking full advantage of being outside today because it is a gorgeous day. It's absolutely gorgeous. The sun is shining so bright, and wanted to sit out here with the flowers behind me and talk a little bit about an ancestral clearing report that I offer, and just some information on ancestral clearing in general and how I work with this. And the reason that I was prompted to share this information is that I recently did an ancestral clearing report for someone, and they had some follow-up questions over email for me, which I thought were really fantastic questions. And I thought, this would be good information for people. So, what is ancestral clearing? What is ancestral healing? People work with it in different ways, and the way that I work with it is through the modality of super connection, and I use a pendulum, and I use various charts to dowse to see what energy is stuck or has been trapped in the ancestral lineage. So I use a chart that helps me to pick one word to focus on. And this is in the report. Now I do this with people in session as well. Sometimes I will be led to do some ancestral clearing for people. In fact, many times I will do that in a session. But this is a report that you can buy. I do the clearing and healing for you, and then I send an email and a voice clip of the information. So I focus on one thing, and that one word could be worry, could be frustration, could be disappointment, could be heartbreak. So one word that the ancestors want to clear. And then I check how many generations back this goes on your mother's side, also on your father's side. And I also check in to see how many lifetimes you have been dealing with this, for those of you that believe in other lifetimes. And if you don't, that's fine too. It doesn't really matter. It matters to you, but it doesn't matter with the work that I do. So I check to see how many lifetimes this has been affecting you and your ancestors. And then I look at any vows, contracts, or promises that may have been made around, let's say, heartbreak or loss or disappointment. Some of the words I mentioned earlier. I look at any vows, contracts, or promises either you have made in this lifetime, maybe you have made in other lifetimes, and maybe your ancestors have made some vows, contracts, or promises around a certain situation or an energy. And as I'm working with the pendulum, it clears. The work is done really quickly. It's done very easily. And then at the very end, what I do is I clear any fear-based or negative words and energies around what we're clearing in the ancestral lineage. And then I replace with love-based words and energies. And that just fills you right back up. So we're releasing all the things that are old, all the things that have been held for generations, all the stuck energy, all the blocked energy. And then I replace it with really positive words. And that's really important, is when we're clearing things, we want to fill it back up and replace with positive words. So that's just a little background of what it is, how I work with it. Other people do ancestral clearing in a different way. I do believe that we're all aiming for the same end result, is to free ourselves of things that we've been holding and dealing with for a long time. And sometimes we're holding things in our lineage, we're holding things in our life that really stemmed from something that our ancestors went through, that they weren't able to clear and release. And this honestly has happened many, many times, when maybe the situation was so hurtful or intense or traumatic that they were not able to find relief and to clear it. So it does stay in our DNA. It gets passed down through the DNA. I believe there's a whole science around that called epigenetics, and you're welcome to check into that if you'd like. But this can be cleared energetically and vibrationally very easily with myself or other people. So um, it doesn't have to be hard. You don't have to hold it forever. Sometimes people are dealing with patterns that aren't really theirs, but they don't know where it comes from. And this would be a really good thing to do if you're feeling like there's some kind of story that keeps following you around, or some kind of pattern that you keep engaging with or attracting that you don't know really where it's come from, and it feels heavy in your body, or maybe in your soul, or on your heart, or on your mind. So this would be a wonderful thing to do to help to release that. And again, I am working with just one word and one theme per report that I give to people. And if somebody wants to do more work with me, they can schedule a one-on-one session, or I can go, I can clear more things, more than just one thing in the ancestral lineage. So now I want to just move into the questions that this person asked, which were so beautiful. So in her report, what I uncovered, and my nose is itchy, and when that happens, it usually means that there's energy moving. So that's a good thing. So in this person's report, I uncovered that she had this particular issue, whatever the issue was for her. She'd been dealing with this for, it was either 38 or 39 past lives. And again, if you don't believe in past lives, that's totally fine. That's exactly what I want to talk about. She said, wow, I'm so curious about my other lifetimes. And that may sound like a lot. To some people, it may sound like, oh my gosh, I've been here 39 times on planet Earth. Yeah, a lot of us have. Honestly, a lot of us have been here many, many, many times for different reasons. We've come here for learning. There may have been a mission. We may have come here to be in relationship with somebody, or to teach somebody something. So many different reasons that we choose to come to planet Earth. And it is a school. So it's not the easiest planet to be on, quite frankly. It's a tough place. So if you're here, I'm going to say thank you for being here. It's not an easy place to be. It's not an easy place to be because we are really, truly unlimited. We're really energy and really souls. And when we agree to come to planet Earth, we agree to come into a body. We say, yes, I will choose a particular body. I will choose a particular height or weight to be, or a body form, shape. I will choose a particular hair color. I will choose my parents. We choose everything. We choose everything, and it's for learning. And I believe ultimately it's not only to learn, but it's to heal and to share with others. We're here to inspire others. Okay, so back to the 39 or 38, I forget how many lifetimes this person has come to. And so I do believe that we can incarnate many, many, many times on planet Earth. I also believe that what caused me to pause about her question was, I do believe, so let me start by saying this, I don't believe that time is really real in the universe and the cosmos. Time is real here on planet Earth because, again, we chose to come into a body, and we chose to say we're going to take our soul, which is unlimited and expansive and just light, and we're going to come into a body. So right there, we've limited ourselves. And by being on the planet, we're also agreeing to time. We're agreeing to a calendar, right? Like we're in the month of October in the year 2025. Okay, but if you asked the angels and spirits and our galactic family, hi Noelle, thanks for checking this out. If you ask our galactic family, they're like, time, we don't know what that is. Time doesn't exist. It exists here on planet Earth because we've agreed to it. Okay, so having said that, I believe that our soul is having multiple experiences, not just here on Earth, but in the multiverse. And some of you have heard that term before. And if you're a sci-fi geek or a fan of sci-fi movies, you'll understand the multiverse. There are many planets and many experiences that we can have. We chose to be here on Earth right now. But I believe, and you don't have to believe this, but it's just my belief, that we're having multiple experiences all at the same time. So an aspect of you can be here on Earth, and another aspect of you can be on Pluto, or you could be part of a Palladian family from the Pleiades. So many things. We can choose so many experiences. It is amazing. Now, because we can do that, when I tapped into this woman's report, I said to myself, okay, 38, I did say past lives, but now I'm thinking maybe this is tapping into just 38 experiences. Going back 38 experiences, and I don't know where that originated from for her. Could have been planet Earth, could have been on another planet or star system. And that's not super, super important. It's just that we are not limited to this one experience. And just to tie this back to the ancestral report, and I think I'll end on this point. When somebody has some work done that clears the ancestral lineage, and this woman did ask me, she said, is this going to help my mother and my sister? The report that you did for me, the clearing that you did for me, will this help my other family members? Absolutely, 1,000,000%. We not only, anytime we do any type of healing work, and this is really important, we're not only clearing for ourselves, we are clearing for past generations, so our ancestors. And I can feel them now. I really can feel them. So they're saying, yes, when you do any type of healing work or consciousness work or energy work, you're not only benefiting yourself, you are benefiting every ancestor that came before you. You are benefiting future generations. So if you have children or grandchildren, you're benefiting all of those generations. And I personally believe, I'll just use my hand, that we benefit the people to the left and right of us. And what I mean by that is, when we change and when we heal, we're benefiting friends, maybe distant cousins. We're benefiting colleagues or people that we work with. We're benefiting people that we bump into at the supermarket. It helps everyone. When you do your work, it helps everyone on the planet. Please know that. Please know that that's not the reason to do it, but just know that it reverberates out to so many people, and it's so important. So we help to heal the past, we help to heal future generations. And one thing that I feel really strongly about, and I've heard other people say this, so I do want to explain this, so if you'll just bear with me for a moment. When I heal my ancestors, when I heal something in the ancestral lineage, let's say I've cleared something, and I know that this has helped my grandmother, great-grandmother, great-great-grandfather, something like that. Okay, now because I do believe that people choose to have other experiences beyond one lifetime, so whether you come back to planet Earth or not, I don't know that. Maybe you're having another experience somewhere else. But let's just take the example. Let's say I clear something. That is actually cleared for, I'm going to use my grandmother or great-grandmother. That issue has also cleared for my grandmother or my great-grandmother. Now, and I feel really honored to say that, not because I'm doing it, but I just feel honored that any work that we do helps our ancestors. Now, let's say my grandmother, right, who's passed from this earthly plane, let's say she's chosen to show up as, maybe she's a little girl in China. Maybe she's a middle-aged woman in Peru. Maybe she's a young man, you pick. Maybe she's a young man in Bolivia. Okay, now as I clear what I'm clearing and it releases from me, it is also clearing for that child in China and that person in Peru and that young man in Bolivia. This is how you are helping people. You are helping people not just to clear your direct lineage, but the experience that they're having somewhere else, in another dimension, in another plane, on another planet maybe. And not that that matters, but just know that any work you do is freeing a piece of your soul and a part of their soul. You really, really, really are. So whether you choose to do an ancestral clearing report with me or a session, I really just wanted to share that this work is powerful, and no matter who you do the work with, and even if you do it alone, in meditation, or in a yoga class, it's really important, guys. It's really important. Not everyone will feel called to do it or step into it, but if you do, please know how sacred the work is, that not only are you helping to lighten your soul and lighten your load, but you are helping to lighten the load of so many others. So many others. You are blessing so many people. Even the hardships we go through, even the shit, even the crap, there is a reason for it. There is a reason. I send you so many blessings, so much love. Thank you for all listening now, and those that will watch the replay. I'm going to say another hello to my friend Noelle. And if anyone has any questions, please let me know. Happy to answer. I love the questions because it helps me to see where I can help to shed some light on things. So it's really, really perfect. And I will drop my link to for all my offerings down below. But this is just really from my heart to yours to share how precious your life is here, how special you are, no matter what you've been through. It is not for nothing. All the hardships, all the tough times, all the crap sometimes, it's not for nothing. We're here to heal. We're here to heal. We're here to help each other. We're here to help lift each other up. And we're here to make this place really a better place, the way it was intended. Hi, Lee. Yeah, I'm excited to see you soon, too. That's awesome. All right, I'm going to end this. And Lee, do you want to come on camera? I'm getting prompted. It says you can bring someone on camera. If you do, if you have a question, let me know. If not, I'll end the broadcast. But I'll just wait to see if you wanted to come on with me. I've never done that before. It's a new. I don't know if it's a new feature for Facebook, but all right. So I'll end the broadcast or the live, whatever. I'll see you all later. Thanks so much for tuning in. Really appreciate your hearts. And I hope you have a blessed, blessed, blessed day. I hope the sun is shining where you are. Till next time.